My name's Janice Malone. I'm the Macmillan Cancer Information and Support Service Manager here at the library in the Bridge in Easterhouse. The service provides comprehensive, confidential information support to anybody that's affected by cancer.
I found a lump in my breast and went to my GP, and he referred me to the breast clinic in the Royal Infirmary. And I went there on the 25th of March and I was diagnosed with breast cancer. Shortly after, I went into the Royal Infirmary and had surgery, had a lumpectomy, and I'm just waiting for my treatment just now. That was about 7 weeks ago, and I'm just waiting to get in for my chemotherapy and radiotherapy treatment.
Well, I was at my work the day I got a phone call from my sister saying that Anne had been diagnosed with breast cancer, and it was like a total shock. I'm a lorry driver. Basically, I stopped where I was and I had to go home straight away. Just everything around about me just seemed to disappear, you know. I was concentrated on getting home for my wife, you know.
Devastated, absolutely devastated. Just your whole life's in turmoil. You're in limbo, you just can't imagine how it feels. It's dreadful, just absolutely dreadful.
The thing for me was the fear of the unknown. You know, even with my wife having the cancer, there's certain things I was frightened to ask my wife or say, because I was totally ignorant to cancer, really. And I needed knowledge, and Janice, for the cancer support, could give me everything I need to know.
It's really, really important to have something like this in the community. The only other services that people can access in Glasgow at the moment are in the west of the city, which means a lot of travelling for people. If people are having treatment for cancer, they might be feeling tired or having side effects and things like that, so that might be a bit of a problem for people. So having this information and support service right on people's doorsteps is really, really important.
Well, at the time as I was diagnosed, we were driving around, came into the bridge for a cup of coffee, and as we were leaving, we seen the Macmillan. And we came in, my husband and myself, and spoke to them. And since then, we've been in contact with Janice and the team since then. And they've been just absolutely wonderful.
I don't know what to do with this service. I've been off work with stress due to my wife having this cancer. And as I say, Janice, I can come up here. I've came on my own and been able to sit down and just chat away with her, and she can tell me these are normal feelings, and you know, this is what people go through, you know, and it's been really reassuring.
Janice goes into depth and, you know, what step you're going through and what's going to happen next, and tries to go through it with me, and then just speaks to you about the emotional side of things, because one day you're okay, the next day you're all over the place, but they're always there for you.
The day my wife was in hospital having her operation, the first thing I thought of was coming up here. Although I've got all my family and friends and that, I felt better speaking up here where people know and there's no so much emotions involved.
Janice and the team put us on to a welfare rights officer who is going through the process with us just now, but the financial side of things, which we didn't know anything about.
Some people will come to us worrying about how they're actually going to cope financially, so we'd refer them on to the Welfare Rights Advice Service. Other people are just struggling emotionally to cope with their diagnosis, and they might need information on a treatment like chemotherapy or radiotherapy, which we can actually sit down with them, go through the information leaflets, make sure that they understand, and give them support in that way.
To be honest, I can't imagine how I would have coped without it, because they've been there from day one and they've just been a godsend, and I don't know what I'd do without them now.
It's a really, really incredibly rewarding job. It always amazes me the amount of strength that people have within them to be able to deal with the situation that they're in. Diagnosis of cancer is absolutely devastating for anybody to have, so if we can be there to support them in whatever way they need, then yeah, it makes it all worthwhile.